I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Alrighty, here we go. Another round of the KVJ of the Show podcast. Got a lot of your emails to get to here today, including one that was calling us out yesterday. They've got a rebuttal to what they heard yesterday from us here on the show, so we'll get to that.
We're in trouble again?
Yes. Lots of interesting things to handle there.
Who's the guy that Virginia yelled at a couple weeks ago? What was his name?
Gunther.
List.
Gunther. That's
Gunther.
right.
Gunther.
This isn't Gunther.
Took some heat? No.
Okay.
No, Gunther is clear today. Don't worry,
Different
Gunther,
guy.
you're good.
Different guy that hates me.
Yeah.
That was a funny rant. You're just yelling at this guy Gunther.
Jay Bird, how is your rash doing today? Do we have any improvement? You said that you went and got it looked at. You're at least hopefully heading in the right direction with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm been told. So I'm trying to take care of it.
Michael said years ago, I didn't have medical insurance and I thought I'd buy my own antibiotics from Mexico for something I was going through.
Whoops.
He said it gave me a horrible rash. And then a real doctor told me misprescribed antibiotics will do that for sure.
Oh.
It went away right after I stopped taking them. Good luck, dude.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I do appreciate all the kind messages. There's a lot of people who go through terrible car wrecks and they go, bro, it rattled me too. You're not alone on how you're feeling.
Yeah. Now, you said that you kind of have a little bit of the driving yips. You tried to get behind the wheel of a car and it just was not working for you.
I drove it a little bit and and that's why I'm bringing it out. I'm asking KVJ Nation if you've gone through it before, because I really did go through it was a bad accident, and that's why you're seeing me limp around. I'm feeling a lot of the pain. If you hit something like that, you're going to be banged up for a while. It is what it is.
And it's going to be... it's okay to say, okay, I don't want to drive for a minute. I got to get this behind me.
Yeah, I just feel bad because I know everyone always sees me limping around. Like, oh, I thought he's healing. I am healing. I just keep getting into some weird moments, and it was a pretty good darn car accident. And dude, it's thrown my body out of alignment, and I'm getting all that worked on as well. But that's going to be a process. So that's why I'm limping around, because I know I'm getting some. People are asking what the fuck's up with that.
Okay. So you said your Uber bill's going through the roof, so it might be time to finally, if you can ever drive again, get through,
I know I'm going to be able to drive again. I guess the reason why I'm bringing this up is I don't want this to become a problem. I want to beat these yips right now. And if someone's gotten into a major car accident and all of a sudden, a little gun shy getting behind the wheel, was there anything they did to help them get back and kind of feel like you got your groove back?
Okay.
So I'm asking the good people.
How much your Uber bill?
Yeah, I mean, I don't a lot. Well, I have a bunch of appointments, and I gotta, it sucks. You have to take a lift to a doctor appointment, and now you have to take a lift back home.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It adds up.
You're paying out of your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That is the one thing about Uber. It is very convenient, but it will add up on you real quick.
The other thing too is that the way my bag, the what's it called, the bag thingy,
airbag.
Thank you. Yeah, the way it hit my body was kind of weird. It hit me kind of into the shoulder area, and it really attacked again the left side. So that is just kind of fucking up my world a little bit. So if you see me stretching and doing that's what all that means.
You said just last week your Uber was $1,100? Getting close?
Yeah, because of a few. Yeah, I had to go to a few places.
Damn.
Yeah, I did, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. I could see the motivation to want to get behind the wheel of a car then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to beat it. Look, sometimes you got to ask the good people if they got some good advice on, sometimes somebody can say one phrase to you and it can turn everything around. I'm a big believer of that. And I got great emails from people who have made me feel so much better. I truly am very thankful.
Dan Dosky thinks he found the ideal car for you. It is a Tesla, and you can see it's wrapped in everything from
Bigfoot.
dinosaurs, aliens, and Bigfoot. It covers everything there. And what he says, you got a self-driving vehicle. So for a dude that doesn't believe in his skills behind the wheel, this could be the dream car for you.
Dan knows me, and he knows what I'm into, and that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That might be it. No car keys to lose, no gas station drama, oil changes, no transmission services, brake jobs, built-in dash cam to capture UAPs or crazy driving Danny DeVito's.
Crazy.
That's just amazing.
Well, I did want to ask the audience is it normal to have the yips after something like that? Do most people go through that a little bit?
Absolutely.
I started sweating. I'm like, started breathing all heavy. I was just going up the road. I'm like, maybe I'm not ready to get in a car right now.
That's totally normal.
Did you just add a new phobia to your list?
Well, I'm trying to knock them out, dog. I don't fucking need
I think you're going the other direction now. You just added one to the list.
That's why I'm addressing it now, ripping it off like a Band-Aid and asking the audience to be my therapist.
Now Jaybird has a maxophobia.
Is that what it's called?
It is an intense, persistent fear of driving or being in a vehicle that can significantly impact daily life.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All right, we're beating this thing.
Okay. And a question here from S. Rowley said, after listening to Kevin's story about his daughter getting fines on an old license plate, I just received a bill from NYC for $50. The picture shows a Mercedes with my old plate. I never owned a Mercedes, and the plate was turned into the DMV 2 years ago.
Dang.
I was kind of wondering how to proceed. I thought Kevin might be able to provide an update on how he and his daughter are fighting this. Thanks. Susan sent that in. Yeah, I think my wife just sent it in. She had to provide proof. And a couple things that she had sent in the car, what it looked like, and said, hey, here's the plate with the car. And also, I think she had to show my daughter was in Europe. And I'm not sure how she did that. I guess maybe you get a passport stamped. And so she was showing that, hey.
Plane tickets.
Right. So there's no way she was driving in Miami, this vehicle. First of all, it's not our vehicle. And second of all, she wasn't even in the country. So, yeah, hopefully that will be rectified. I think that's where it is. It's back in the motor vehicle's hands. Now, Justin here, he has the comment because yesterday he had said that we had crossed a line with the conversation that we'd had on the postpartum psychosis that had gone on.
I thought Justin said he wasn't listening anymore. So
no, I don't know. He's threatened to not listen.
Oh, I thought he said done.
No,
over.
He was just letting us know that we crossed a line with conversation. Is what went on. But he wasn't so specific, but he did fire back today, and he did hear yesterday. He said, you guys were literally trying to blame the husband. Well,
I was.
Right.
We have different opinions in this room about what went down on the day that the Clancy children were unalived.
And this is the shit we're talking about when Virginia says something, me and Kevin get the bug too.
Now that's a first-hand example of how we wait, what did I say?
Crazy is contagious.
This whole we shit. And sometimes I'm not real I know.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know it's
we all the way home.
Believe me, I've accepted we're all going down together. But that's what me and Kevin are talking about when we're like, I had nothing to do with this shit.
You're just a little pig on the KVJ foot.
Uh-huh.
I just like sometimes when people give it to us.
He said, whatever, people, literally reading words off the internet. Maybe you need to watch OT again. I don't know what that is. Aging, you people are sick. That's what he says.
All right. Then you just don't like us. All right. And
I just don't think he likes that opinion. So I don't know about the rest of it, unless he just likes torturing himself by listening to a show he doesn't like. I don't know. But
closing arguments are going to happen any minute now. And the prosecution in this case is a hot mess.
And you think that the husband's going to walk out of there in handcuffs, huh?
Kevin changed his shoes, remember?
If they investigate this cat, it may not have been him.
I can't do this again.
That may not have been him.
We don't want to. Nobody wants to do this again. Nobody wants to hear Virginia's crazy stories how the husband did it.
I'm starting to side with Justin.
The husband did it.
I agree. I'm sending in the next email.
Good. I'll fight with you face to face.
My gosh, woman.
I've been sending you all the stuff on Instagram. You need to go look in your Instagram DMs, Kevin.
I'm not even sure I know how to do that. To be honest with you.
I've been DMing you all the facts from the case.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't know anything about all that kind of stuff.
It's probably about 20 DMs deep that are waiting
great.
for you from me. So I'm going to need you to investigate those.
And remember,
Yeah.
she said facts, Kevin. Facts.
These are court facts.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I don't even see them. I don't know how to find them.
The fucker changes shoes, Kev.
Yeah. Okay.
DMs.
Yeah, I'm in my DMs. I thought, but yeah, I don't even know. I cannot find those.
I sent them to Kevin Ralston, not to KVJ.
That's what I was just checking. Still lost.
Sometimes Instagram is a little busy sometimes. There's a lot of fucking buttons you can hit. You think you've read all your messages. You're like, there's 3 other buttons with more messages and shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get the DMs. I don't understand really the DMs, how they work. But yeah, I'm looking at them and I don't see anything from them.
Oh, boy.
And then sometimes like Instagram will change something, not tell anybody about it. And then like the next day you're used to doing it one way and you're like, what the fuck is this?
They will change it up on you.
And Liz said, at the rate that Virginia is falling for wellness trends and TikTok conspiracy theories, all of her sayings will be sent to a Nigerian prince in the next 10 years. Magnolia, her daughter, might want to invest in the same phone that Virginia just recently got for her own mother. They think you're going to be victim to scams, Virginia, with as much as you believe from that TikTok.
I'm good.
Well, let's examine that statement. I don't know if you're good.
I'm good, and I'm going to be laughing when they turn this whole thing around on Patrick Clancy. You watch.
Okay, wow.
You watch,
That's
bitches.
your prediction, huh? He's going to wind up behind bars?
I hope.
That's going to be the great twist.
If that ends up happening, then I think it'll be justice served.
Okay.
Patrick Clancy did it.
Wow. Okay, she's still sticking with it.
I'm officially tapping out. I want no more.
Yeah, I know Justin's hearing that it's coming from all of us. Somehow he's thinking I'm right there with her, right in sidecar. Yeah, you're right. He's definitely guilty because he changed his fucking shoes.
I'm kind of starting to become a Justin fan.
I'll be accepting your apology when it happens.
You know the rules. We don't give each other apologies.
Oh, you will be apologizing.
No.
And Matt D from the Pizzle here, a little bit of a call out for Jaybird for not changing his middle name to Pizza. And he said it's not that easy, but then it was years of once I get everything straightened out with the IRS, and now it's coming up on a decade. I'm starting to think he doesn't even really like pizza. Jason, what the fuck?
No, he's right. I've had chances to do it, and I have not done it. Other things keep distracting me. It's something I want to do. At the end of the day, I got the blessing from my family, but I was kind of not their favorite thing to do. But I will absolutely do it. And someone did email me, but all my hip shit started happening. But no, I'm right to be called out. I've been talking about that for a long time. If I can make it easy, let's fucking do it. Just you got to remember too, when you change your name, there's other things you got to change. That it's kind of a process. If you change your name, you have to call people up and let them know that's your new name now, like the IRS.
Yeah, but it's your middle name, right?
Your employer.
Everything. I think you have to have your whole your legal name, and that would be my legal name at that point.
You should make your first name Pizza.
Shit.
That's balls out.
Dude.
Just your middle name's kind of a bitch name change.
Just go Pizza Pen. Denny's, I need a friend in here.
PP.
Pizza Pennington.
Denny's.
Drop the Jason, drop the Lee. Just be Pizza Pennington.
I don't even think anyone. That's not a. It's a very dangerous time for me right now because this sounds like a good idea.
Okay, yeah, you're feeling this.
And that has honestly, I've had guilt about not changing my name because I've been called out many times, and then I really have forgotten about it. You know what? That's got to go on the list of things to do. Let's clear up this rash first. And,
Okay.
I know it's always an excuse.
And Samantha said, I heard you guys talking about if you would return to your favorite restaurant if they had a health inspection closure. Now, I'm sure this is no adult's favorite restaurant, but I thought you would appreciate the irony of this inspection report in Palm Beach County. It was for a Chuck E. Cheese on North Congress and Boynton Beach. And they had here 5 violations, 2 high priority violations, and the conditions for the closure of the Chuck E. Cheese was rodent activity.
Oh, no. Wait, there's a rat in the place named after a rat?
There is.
That's some Ratatouille shit right there.
They had rats in the Chuck E. Cheese.
Of course there's a rat in the house.
I mean, how does he even go into his own restaurant without them having a health code violation? They probably just saw him on the stage and said, all right, we're shutting it down. We got a rat in here.
I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a minute. They still got all the characters playing? Or is that old school shit?
Yeah, they still have the stage with the animatronic.
Do they still do the animatronics?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least the one up by us in, is it Stewart?
And kids seem to like it? Like they're still into that? Yeah, okay.
I think kids love it because it still has like the video games and all that fun stuff. And you get the tickets that get the prizes.
I mean, back in the day as a kid, going to Chuck E. Cheese was a big deal.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, as a teenager, I just heard motherfuckers always got drunk there and got into a fight. I just always heard people fighting.
They do serve beer.
Yes.
So a lot of times what you have is like a big birthday party, and then you got the grown-ups drinking beer for 4 hours, and then, you know, Uncle Frank and Uncle Mike, who haven't seen each other in a year and a half because they're not in speaking terms, are now sitting across the table from each other and both have a big beer buzz.
I just remember it was kind of a punchline where adults would fight and get drunk.
Punchline.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did I just make this up? The Buffalo Wild Wings, it's at Military and Okeechobee in West Palm Beach. Was that a Chuck E. Cheese at one time? I don't know why. I don't know if I'm making up a fake memory, but I thought when the twins were young, it was a Chuck E. Cheese and we had them in there and they had the crawl around little tubes that you could go in. And then I think it became the Hops. Maybe.
Oh,
and
was
then,
it a Chucky before it was Hops?
I think it might have been. Like I said, I don't know if I'm manufacturing a fake. I'm getting to the age now where you can't tell if you have true memories or you're just making shit up.
Was that a dream? Was that a story?
I seem to have this memory that's popping in my head. I'm like, was that a Chuck E. Cheese? But you're talking 26 years ago, probably.
Well, good news. You work with a guy here who's been here locally his whole life, pretty much.
So was it?
I can't fucking remember.
People were telling me yes. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not losing my mind.
Chucky before it was Hops?
Yes.
I do remember going to it. I just don't remember where it was at because I was little.
Yeah. Okay. So it was right there. Now it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
Huh.
Okay, yeah.
Look at that.
Way back in the day. Okay, so thank God I've not completely lost my mind yet.
Doesn't that feel good when you realize you're not as insane as you thought you were?
It does. So I'm like, it's like I have a very strong memory, and they were chasing the twins down when they were young inside that little thing. But I'm like, well, did I just make that up?
That's a win. You were right.
Ooh, okay. All right, thank God.
What just happened to you happens to me. I go, did that really happen?
It's one of those things that happens with age because, you go back and you're trying to really stretch in your mind, be like, I don't have any memory of that. Or then you do have a memory of something you're going, okay, is that real?
Well, when it comes to your childhood, how far back can you really remember to where you say, I can remember pretty well?
You have, I think it's probably a lot of the same standard stuff. Like I remember probably back to when I was maybe 3 or 4. I think it was preschool type stuff. I think you remember I have a few memories from that era.
I talk about it a lot because of baby Lachlan, Denny's baby. And I go, so to me, when I was around 3 turning 4 is kind of when I felt like I can recall memories. And maybe that's in that. I'm wondering, is that what Lachlan's going through right now? Is he's having all these moments? Are they going to stay with him?
Yeah, well, you talk about, I was mentioning it just briefly yesterday when they were talking about how we've gotten too soft, and the memories that really seem to stick through is when you went through a struggle. And you really have a strong memory of that. That's why it's a lot of outdoorsy type stuff where it's like maybe you get stuck somewhere or you get rained on or your canoe breaks and then you got to walk 10 miles. I remember a lot of those awful kind of stories, getting stuck and things like that. And they said, if you want to really increase the memories you have, challenge yourself. And so the things that I remember, even from a young age, they were probably more challenges or big steps or big moments or weird moments. Things that kind of stood out. And I found when I'm in the routine of life, and just going through and getting to the next thing, those memories are just gone. I don't really remember them because they were all same, if that makes sense.
It makes complete sense.
It's
to
only
me.
the things where I've broken my patterns that I actually have memories of now. And if I don't break patterns, I don't get memories anymore. It's just, I don't know, like the 2010s and I couldn't even, like, I used to be able to tell you, I'd hear a song and I could name the exact year, like 83, 85, 86. All those years were so radically different. But I got to tell you, since probably 2005, every year's almost been the same. Like, it really is. It's just like, get up, do a show, get up, do a show, get up, do a show, you know, and that really is it. And that affects the memories you have. That I think we get into ruts and grooves and routines, which are effective to be efficient and good, but it's terrible at establishing any kind of longing, lasting, fond memories.
Well, everything you just explained or gave as an example, it's kind of almost like a day or a mood interrupter. And
Yes,
that's why
you broke your pattern. That's why you remember it.
You.
Yeah, that's why you remember it. You know, so
Let's make some memories.
yeah, it's a note to self.
Well, you got to get out of the groove, which means that you can't come to work tomorrow.
I gotta get out of the groove.
Yeah, you got to switch it up.
I'm
The
tired.
monotony is what erases the memory.
I just drove through some grooves I don't want. grooves.
Do
whatever.
something different. Take a skateboard to work tomorrow.
How long would it take?
I got a ski rope.
Start at midnight.
I got a car.
You'll remember that miserable trip to work for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like for example, I do. I remember crawling to Burger
You
King.
do. It stands out.
Yes.
See, remember how miserable that was?
Horrible.
Terrible.
Terrible.
That's what you got to do.
And then Virginia ended up beating my ass, and I thought there was no. That's when I legit go, okay, she's an athlete.
She's a psychopath.
Well, she's a psychopath, and she's got some she's good. I have not been sleeping well.
Now, Virginia, you said you had a butt dialing moment where you called your dad, and for 4 minutes, you don't really know what was happening specifically, but you do know that there was some stuff going on. So maybe what your dad heard could have been problematic because you were on a boat about, what, 7 champagnes in, you said?
Yeah, at least. I was on a boat on Sunday with my girlfriends, and everybody was just, talking
Loose.
like girls talk on a boat. And yeah, I had 7 champagnes at least.
At least.
Sunday? What the fuck is wrong with you? How are you alive?
Sunday fun day.
Oh my God.
I'm on a boat. What do you want me to do? Drink water?
7 glasses of champagne would have my dick in the dirt.
You're a vagina.
I guess I am. I am aware.
I mean, how else are you going to get ready for the work week?
Well, how am I going to get ready for the moose? I had to go to the moose after I got off the boat.
Oh,
Did you
my
drink more
gosh.
at the moose?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you drink it all Sunday?
Yeah, I did have 2 glasses of wine.
Okay, but that's
That's my wine day.
wine. Wait,
Yeah.
what time?
Noon to 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you were still getting loose at the moose and darkness was a falling.
I was trying to get Panda to drive me to a third party, but he wouldn't. I came home from the moose in an Uber and I was like, hey, we got to go to this other party. He's like, no, Rocco doesn't feel well. Your partying is done.
Oh,
What
man.
time is this at?
6p.
Oh my God. Wouldn't you feel horrific?
I couldn't. It would. You would notice it. The next day's show, you'd be like, what happened to Kevin yesterday?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you cut and then you're like spry. I don't understand
It's
how
amazing.
you do it.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah. My gosh. Yeah. It'd be pretty obvious. In the first break.
Oh, you would know as soon as I walked in. Like, he's like, oh, birds on a fucking bender.
But you have no idea what you said, huh?
No. So, yeah, it was like, I looked back at the call. It was a 4-minute message that I left my dad as a voicemail.
Horrifying.
And it was just me and my girlfriends talking shit
Yeah.
on a boat.
Okay.
That's,
Probably talking about men.
there's nothing worse when you see a phone call you didn't know
I
you
looked
made.
down, I was
and
like,
you look at the timestamp. Go,
Right.
I know I didn't call or talk to this person for 6 minutes. Shit.
The only way that gets worse is if it was somebody that you were talking shit about and you looked at the time and you knew that you pocket dialed them for 4 minutes right about the exact same time you would have been talking mad shit about them.
I've done that before.
Yes, we know.
That was not this.
I heard
Because there's no way I was on the boat talking about my dad to these
Right.
girls.
Yeah.
I believe I've gotten some of those butt dials. Jaybird's a dick.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. What a pussy he is.
I'm on Danny DeVito's side.
Oh, man, I got to take his ass to his house again. No, but you're right, though. That's some paranoid shit.
Oh my gosh. 4 minutes? 4 minutes is a long time.
That's a long time, especially if you're drinking champagne.
And furthermore,
Yeah, and let me tell you about this bitch.
Got a helpful email from Teris. She said, just like you, I am a NPA, which is a non-party affiliation in Florida. And she said, I go to Ballotpedia, the Florida sample ballot. You can pull up your address. They'll give you what's on the ballot, even if it's just one item. So, yes, I guess even though you might not be able to vote in some of the general elections that they have for who's going to be representing what and what party, there might be some other things on that. I do need to remember that because sometimes you're only seeing that they're trying to figure out who's going to be running for governor for the Democrats and Republicans. And you're like, that didn't include me, but there might be something smaller on there.
other issues.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
is a good little heads up because who knows, maybe I've missed an issue or two in there that I would have loved to have cast a vote on. So
I feel like that would really bother Kevin if he knew he missed an issue. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sad and disappointed in myself."
He would.
He would
I
think
take it
about
hard.
it.
Yeah, I would.
He might even
would.
rant about it on the air and completely lose me and you. Like,
Meanwhile, I'd be like, "Oh well, if I missed the issue, I didn't miss it that much."
Yeah. Well, she said, for instance, like in Miami, they had the Miami Marine Stadium vote on their ballots. Did they want to give the money to refurbish that stadium and bring it back? And
Kevin
I
would have
think the
voted
stadium-
for that.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. I like that. That was a good move. And then she also talked about, I haven't spent a lot of time on this, but boy, it's very diabolical. This dude, Mike Caruso, didn't even know anything about this guy. And what was he? He was the Palm Beach County clerk and comptroller. Like, what the hell does that guy even do? Doesn't
No,
it just sound like one of those
like it's financial and like in charge of stuff.
clerk and comp? It doesn't almost just sound like one of those made up political positions they give somebody just to give them a placeholder and you really don't do much. I mean, what's your day to day? How busy are you? How important and critical is that job to our existence?
I think it's important.
You think so?
Yeah. I think like all your business stuff goes through him, like all like your taxes and all that.
Okay. So we really have to have the Palm Beach County clerk and comptroller.
Yeah, and it's got to be a guy that maybe isn't diddling kids.
Yeah. That's what she put in this email. And yeah, I know that the charges against him are just
Horrific.
yes.
is that the one that his wife standing by him and defended him, or just a different case?
I don't know about his wife.
Yeah, that is the one. Yeah, I'll get a
This
little
is
bit
the
more
one?
into it. It says the Palm Beach County clerk and comptroller is a constitutional officer responsible for safeguarding public records and public funds for the county.
So he's the money guy.
He safeguards the public records. I don't know that he spends it in public funds. He protects taxpayer money and ensuring it's used properly. But don't we always talk about how our tax money's not used properly and they're always doing audits? Yeah, he maintains and provides access to court records, marriage licenses, probate records, real estate records, and other official documents. I don't know. Sounds to me like a gift job, but
Oh, I'm
yeah.
so confused.
What do I know? I have to look into that, find out exactly how important is this clerk and comptroller we got. Anyway, Mike Caruso, who's not that anymore, there are some other charges coming out. In fact, Teris had said here, she said this Mike Caruso, the kid in the story is his own grandson. So you probably wouldn't have gone with him to make sure everything is okay, because we had talked about that. Like, who would have let him walk away with the kid to get him ice cream for an hour, didn't get the kid ice cream, and that's when he molested the child and did unspeakable things to him.
He's family.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
Sadly happens in families, unfortunately.
Yeah, and she said that's why you would let him go, because this is your parent. And then he
Damn.
begged his kids not to go to the authorities, which blows my mind, because you are excommunicated for the rest of your life, my kids' lives, and our lives hereafter to risk. And then, yeah, like you had said, his wife, Tracy, she is resigning from pretty much all the public boards that she is on. And he's facing 5 felony charges involving the alleged abuse of a child under 12. And she believes he's innocent. She's calling the accusations false and saying additional context about how they arose has not yet been made public. She emphasized that allegations aren't convictions, and she said her resignations are not an admission of wrongdoing, but a decision to stand beside her husband and prevent the case from distracting the organizations she served. He has been suspended by the governor and being held without bond. And then I saw today that newly surfaced records show that Mike Caruso was investigated in 2012 after his then wife accused him of sexually abusing one of their children.
Different wife?
Sounds like it.
Oh, damn. Girl, why are you standing by this man?
And quitting all your boards and all that stuff to stand by your man and fight for his innocence?
You dumb.
The allegations were documented in a police investigation and later became part of the couple's bitter divorce proceedings, but no criminal charges were filed against Caruso at the time.
Slippery dick.
Wow.
Damn. He got away with it once, so he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do this again. No one's coming for me. I'm the comp and controller, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think if you're set or wired that way, you're... First of all, I think it's been going on longer.
Yeah, there's probably more victims.
I don't think you just all of a sudden start doing stuff like that.
Right.
I'm wondering if Tracy, his now wife, knows this story from 2012. And how do you feel today, the day, because your story hits, and 5 minutes later, this story resurfaced about the allegations from 2012, which honestly is not that long ago, 14 years ago.
Tracy, you need to go talk to wife number one.
I mean, good
What are you
Lord,
doing?
dude.
Do not stand by a man who has been accused of this multiple times.
Wow.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Good luck. Now, I saw this comment from Tiffany. You know, Dr. Dre was calling out people that are using AI. And he said, you know, a lot of the people that are complaining about it, maybe the fact is you're just not that creative. And he was like saying, how did you feel about the kick drum when that came out back in the day? Really going, oh, we can't do kick drum. It's not real drum. He's like, it's just about the creativity you have and how you use it. But she says, my point to Dre, do you even play a damn instrument? If not, then you can shut the fuck up.
I think
Because
he
if
can.
you're coming at people and you can't play a damn instrument and you're talking about AI and creativity.
Are we sure Dre can't play? I don't know if that's true or not.
I just like that she's telling Dr. Dre to shut the fuck up. That makes me laugh.
She said he is oversimplifying the issue. It's like saying if we can grow eggs in a lab, we don't need chickens. I will cut you if you take my real chickens.
Thank you.
If you listen to Dre, then the miseducation of Lauryn Hill would have sounded very different. She used a live band in studio, not a fucking soundboard. Like Jaybird said, AI just a fucking tool, and so is Dre for saying that. Matter for that.
Yeah.
So she's fired up, you can tell.
I agree with everything Dre was saying. I wasn't driving with because I see it as a tool. And no, because if you don't want to mess around with AI, it does not mean you are not creative. Get the
That's
fuck out of here.
ridiculous. That's such a dumb statement. And it just shows us that Dre has an AI platform coming out.
That's what it
That's
does.
all we learned.
That's kind of what it feels like.
It
man.
feels like Dre's about to drop like AI beats.
AI beats.
Look how big that Suno's getting. That is the AI parody writing platform that a lot of people are using. And I'm seeing the ad that they're running now on Instagram because it comes up a good bit. It's a girl that's playing guitar. And it's saying just because you use AI doesn't mean you're not a real musician. So she's using her guitar and then using the Suno to then bring her own abilities and put drums behind it and a full thing. And so that's where they're trying to sell you on using the AI, is that you may be a one-off musician, but now you can put together everything.
But you could already kind of do that shit anyway.
Through like GarageBand, right?
Yeah, there's always been some. I mean, for a while, there's been programs where you can do what Dre does if that's what he does. You can get beats that are not instruments, and you can get all that kind of stuff electronically. And think about an electric guitar. You're plugging it into an amp, and then you get like a wow, wow. It's a tool. It's making the guitar sound a little different. It's got a different tone to it.
Yeah.
If you play an instrument and you're able to do that, and then you use AI, it's kind of like that. That's what the tool part would be.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Kind of.
All right, I'll shut the fuck up. Dr. J will shut the fuck up.
Now, a point here that came in from Andrea. She said, I just want to let Jaybird know about his bear spray. If you spray people, you'll get in trouble. That's illegal.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I should not spray people. It's only for protection. And I'm also kind of maybe rethinking that one.
Yeah.
What about mace?
I feel
Isn't
like
that the same thing?
The thing about mace, I've seen people get maced before, and because they're just so crazy and their adrenaline's going, it don't do nothing. They almost like go through the mace and still come at you.
Damn.
It's not your automatic dropper.
So I gotta have mace and a knife?
I just have seen that stuff before. If you're on PCP, I'm not sure if mace might slug it down.
That's horrifying.
Like, here's an example. A woman used bear spray on children at a hotel pool in Atlanta. That's illegal. You maced kids? You use bear spray on children at a damn pool? Woman, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, in every scenario, that should be illegal. I don't even care what these kids were doing.
Yeah, okay. I see why it's illegal. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get
Not damn kids in a hotel pool.
I get why that would be.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Did they splash you? All right, spray them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this would be more something I would keep at my house, and if someone tried to attack me, you get sprayed.
It's unreal some of the stuff you got to say, because it's like, what? How'd you not know that? Ivy said, has anybody checked out Monsters of God? It is a wild, jaw-dropping true crime docuseries on HBO Max from the creator of Tiger King that you've got to see to believe. It pulls back the curtain on a bizarre multi-billion-dollar criminal underworld where obsessed collectors and feuding kingpins risk everything to smuggle rare endangered reptiles. Filled with colorful, unhinged characters and intense rivalries, the show delivers a gripping high-stakes cat-and-mouse game between international traffickers and the federal agents trying to take them down. She said the majority of it, too, takes place throughout South Florida, going as far back as the 80s, and includes how the cocaine cowboys got involved with reptile smuggling.
And you said that was on HBO?
HBO Max. It's called Monsters of God. That sounds really good.
It is highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb.
Yeah, HBO, man, they don't miss often.
That does sound really good. Yeah, they do have a lot of really quality programming.
Monsters of God.
Monsters
And dude,
of God.
HBO, they've been around forever, man.
Yeah, they have. I don't really remember much of a time I was very young when HBO came out. I mean, I think I remember when I was in first, second grade, something like that.
Dude,
I remember Poltergeist was on, and I remember there was a movie called, I think it was My Bodyguard.
Yes.
And my next door neighbor, because they had HBO, my parents would never think of it because of the dirty words on there. But I remember going over there and watching that movie. It's like, man, HBO is so freaking cool. It was like such a forbidden, taboo channel.
Oh, dude.
I thought it was so cool when I was watching HBO.
There was a certain point, straight up titties. You knew, it's like, oh, it's 12A. All right, it's titty time on HBO.
Titty time.
You just knew.
Young horned up bird. Yeah. Had out his pud cream and he was ready to go.
HBO's always been a little bit of them and Cinemax, where they always wanted to get people off, it seemed like.
They got you?
Oh, yeah, young hairy bird. Just pubes and lotion all over the place.
I didn't even know what was happening to me, Kim. All these urges and feelings.
Just caught in a frenzy. All right, well, thanks for all the great great information and emails. We learn a lot from you. Mail at kvjshow.com. You guys are the best. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.